Good evening, Latin scholars. Welcome to the Aeneid, Book 1, lines 516 to 526, self-titled, Spare We Wretched Trojans. After observing Carthage from above, Aeneas and Achates make their way into the city, masked by the mist, a force employed by gods to mask their appearance to mortals, rendering these two invisible. As mentioned in class, Rick Riordan twists the mist in Percy Jackson so that the beings are not invisible, but hidden in the mundane. In the last passage, Dido walks in like a boss, as Antheus, Sergestus, and Cloanthus entered the temple. Here we have the mist. They, as in Aeneas and Achates, hid and they watched, wrapped in a hollow cloud, and that's referring to the mist. What fate and Fortuna has an implied, there's an implied sit here, so what fate there was for the men. This is a dative of possession, and this sets off an indirect question. There's an implied in before moving here, so on which shore they left the fleet, why they came, and take note of veniant and linquant as present active subjunctive. Moving forward, for the chosen, and there's an implied wearies here, so chosen men from all the ships, and there's, I believe, from all the ships, there's an implied X here. They were going. Praying for favor, that's an idiom. And they were seeking the temple among shouts. Moving forward, after, there's an implied sunt here. After the Trojans went within and an opportunity for speaking, this is a gerund, openly was given, it's data est. Greatest Ilioneus began thus with a peaceful heart, and the placido and pectore are ablative of descriptions or ablative of manner. Finally, Ilioneus says, O Queen, to whom Jupiter gave the power to found a new city and to curb with justice, this is an ablative of means, the proud nations. There's an implied nos right here, and this is going to be a pretty tricky sentence, so pay attention. We wretched Trojans, having been carried by winds, this is an ablative of means, across the whole sea, an accusative of extent of space, we beseech you. And the you comes from this te, and the word order is pretty messed up here. And that probably represents the emotion which Ilioneus is expressing here. He's so passionate about this because his men are very much in danger that he's tripping up on his words. And Virgil does a very good job of conveying that through this. And we're moving into a series of imperatives. Keep back the unspeakable fire from the ships. Spare a dutiful people and look at our affairs more closely. This is a comparative adverb. From this speech, we can understand that Ilioneus' ships, which Aeneas had presumed to be dead, had a very different landing than Aeneas. Aeneas landed on an uninhabited beach a little removed from Carthage, but it seems as if Ilioneus did not and was attacked. he begs Dido to hold off the unspeakable fire from the ships. And in conclusion, I like to remember, Aeneas is going to praise Carthage a lot as this new city. And if we move into the future, Rome will ultimately destroy Carthage in the Third Punic War. And just a little foreshadowing here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful.